Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And this is my third video is discussing about learning media that I want to discuss. At the first, what is learning media? Learning media are tools or means used to convey information and facilitate the learning process. They can be physical, visual or technological objects that assist teachers in teaching and students in understanding learning concepts. Examples of learning media include textbook, whiteboards, projector, audiovisual, and digital technologies such as computers and tablets. Choosing the right learning media can increase effectiveness and interactivity in the teaching and learning process. The learning media that I feel is in line with the theory, strategy, and method which I have explained in the previous two videos is interview or group discussion. The student can conduct interviews or group discussion to gather information and get different point of view on their project. The reason why I choose this media is because the interview and group discussion learning media fit well with project-based learning, as this method encourages students to be actively involved in solving real-world problems. Interviews help them gain an in-depth understanding from a practitioner perspective, while group discussion facilitate collaboration and joint problem solving. Both support project-based learning by bringing real-world elements into the classroom, enriching student learning experience. The steps. The first is creating project groups. Students in the class are divided into groups to discuss together. And then project explanation. After that, the teacher explains about the project that will be discussed together between in-group members. Number 3 is interview and discussion section. Each member discuss and give their respective opinions on how to complete the project. Number 4 is project presentation. After the result of the project have been completed, students are invited to present the result of the project from each group so that all the other groups also gain equal knowledge. The advantage of this media is the first is deeper understanding. Interviews or group discussion is allow students to gain a deep understanding of the topic through the exchange of ideas and information. Number 2 is social skill development. Students can develop effective speaking, listening, and communication skills through group interaction. Number 3 is diversity supports. This approach allows different viewpoints and experiences to emerge, enriching learning with the diversity of thought. On the other hand, the disadvantage of this media is uncontrolled time. Group discussion can take up more time than planned if not managed well. Number 2 is group domination. Some students may be reluctant to actively participate, while others may dominate the discussion, affecting the equality of contribution. Overall, using interview or group discussion learning media in the context of project-based learning has its own advantage and disadvantage. Because in interviews or group discussion provide in-depth understanding and social skill development, although they can take longer and face challenges of group dominance. In selecting learning media, it is important to consider the learning objective, level of student engagement, and available resources, so as to support the effectiveness of the project-based learning strategy in a balanced way. Thank you. I think that was all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.